It's Sunday, January 29th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. Who do you hate today? Well, maybe hate is a strong word. Who do you strongly dislike today? You say, Pastor Bob, I don't hate or dislike anybody. I'm a Christian. I try to love everybody, and those are nice Christian buzzwords. But folks, I think all of us dislike somebody. Maybe it's that guy at work that's trying to steal your job. Maybe it's those people around the world in Somalia and Haiti and Sudan who are persecuting people and taking away their human rights. Maybe it's a little more simple than that. Maybe it's that spouse that betrayed you and had an affair and is now living with someone else and left you with the family to raise. There's so many reasons why we strongly dislike people. And it isn't fair to say I'm a Christian, I don't dislike anybody, because most of the time that's a real buzzword. I get all kinds of messages on my wall on Facebook. Some of them I leave up, some I take down, actually, because some I think are no more than just a disguise to hate people. I get a lot of anti-gay stuff. I get a lot of anti-president stuff, things having to do with politics. And this is a very heated year in politics here in the United States. If you're a Republican, you probably hate the president. If you're a Democrat, you may love him and hate all those Republicans that have another viewpoint. And if you're a Republican, now we have the primaries, and you've chosen who to love and who to hate in the primary. And everybody has their opinions, and everybody's divided, and it's divided friends. We feel strongly about things, and we feel justified because some of these issues are very important. But the question remains, who do you hate today? And how have you justified it? It's interesting that Jesus never told us we would win the world by our politics and voting in the right people, although that may make a difference. He never told us that we would make huge change by simply inventing the right things or corralling the right people in corporations. He told us that the way to really make a change was to love unconditionally, and he set an example. Romans 5:8 says, "But he demonstrates his own love for us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." You see, he was in that spot. If you can imagine those people that you hate, we were in the same place. And Christ died for us anyway. He didn't have to. In fact, if it would have been us, we probably wouldn't have. Because those people are very difficult to love and to sacrifice for. Well, Jesus is talking about this in Matthew 5, starting with verse 43. He says, "You're familiar with the old written law, love your friend, and its unwritten companion, hate your enemy." And I'm challenging that. I'm telling you to love your enemies. Let them bring out the best in you, not the worst. When someone gives you a hard time, respond with the energies of prayer. For then you're working out your true selves, your God-created selves. This is what God does. He gives his best, the sun to warm and the rain to nourish, to everyone regardless, the good and the bad, the nice and the nasty. If all you do is love the lovable, do you expect a bonus? Anybody can do that. If you simply say hello to those who greet you, do you expect a medal? Any run-of-the-mill sinner does that. You see, the way we really demonstrate our love, the love that God has given us, is by honestly loving those people that are not lovable. Those people that we hate, or let's use another word, the ones we strongly dislike. And that's difficult, because you see, some of us have really made a religion around hate. One of the posts on my Facebook recently was about how we treat gay people. Very heated. Because some people feel like the best thing we can do is to hate them. And I'm sure if you ask them, why do you hate gay people, they'd say, well, I don't hate the people, I just hate the sin. And even though that may be true, we've also learned to hate the people and hide behind little cliches like that. Who do you love today? And who do you dislike? You know, Christ told us that the greatest example he could give us was to die for us. And the biggest test of the way you're loving with God's love is how you love your enemies. Who do you hate today? God bless you. Have a great day.